Hi, this is Gabby Condi from A Cup of Zen, and I'm here to show you how to achieve this watercolor effect in your deer that you sent. This one was used applying the watercolor brush strokes, the flower stamp brushes. But I'm going to show you how to do this with the watercolor brush strokes like you asked about. However, this one, what we did was we had to use it in Photoshop to achieve this effect. You can use it in Photoshop or Illustrator to achieve this effect. However, I don't think that PowerPoint has the ability to use the brushes in its software program. They have different ways that you can achieve watercolor effects in there, but it's not using the actual brushes or PNGs as far as I know. They don't have the robust tools as Photoshop and Illustrator does. But let's get right to how to do this. So we're going to open up our deer JPEG that you sent. And then the first thing that you want to do is duplicate the background. You can do Control J on the Windows computer, and then we're just going to turn off the background. And so, or you can just right click here and duplicate the layer. So I want to select my magic wand tool, and I'm going to select this white area, and this is a very clean clip art. It has just the clip art and the white background, so this makes it really easy to remove the background. So once you have your area selected, then you just press delete and see it deletes the background. And you can unselect by going up to select, deselect. So the next thing I'm going to do is create another layer, and so you come down here to where there's this little note looking thing. It says create a layer, so I just click that, and here's my new layer. So I'm going to click the eye on the deer layer to hide it, and then I'm going to select my brush. So I go to brushes here, and then I can click the down arrow, and I was using the sunflower brush earlier, but I'm going to go up to the watercolor brush strokes up here. Oops, that's going too far. Okay, it looks like I don't have them loaded in here, so I'm going, oh, here they are. If you didn't have them loaded, you could click this arrow right here and go to Import Brushes, and then find your ABR brush file and click it, and it would import your brushes for you. So we're going to try this one right here. And then, okay, and then the size is a little small, so I'm going to increase the size. So you can do that two ways. You can use the down arrow and then drag the slider up, or you can, if you're on a Windows computer, you can just hit the bracket key, the closing bracket key, and it'll increase your size. So let's try this, and we're just going to press down as much as we want until we get the achieved color that we want for the deer. And you might want to mix and match the various brush strokes. And if you want a larger size, you can take it, if you're running Photoshop CC, you can take it, most of these up to 5,000 pixels. If you're running any earlier versions, you can take it up to 2,500 pixels. Let's try that. And then let's change the color to a purple here. So what you're doing is you're just laying down the color on the paper so that you have something that you're going to apply to the deer. So there's no shape yet, you're just laying color down on your paper. It's up to you how dark or how light you want to go with these. If you keep clicking and clicking down, it gets darker. Alright, so let's say that this is our finished piece, and I'm going to use the selection tool. So now what we want to do, we just have, you know, the watercolor here, but we want to apply it to our deer, which is here. So let's click the eye icon on the layer again. Now there's the deer, but we're not finished. So what we want to do is click on this layer 2 with your watercolor and right click it and select create clipping mask. And then that puts it right there inside the deer, just like this one. And all I did with this one was I used the watercolor stamp, the flower stamp brushes, and I did the same thing. I created a layer with the flower stamp all over it using this light pink, and then I created a clipping mask just like you see here, and then there's the finished product. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any other questions, you're certainly welcome to email me. Thank you.